स्वागत है आपका हमारे YouTube चैनल में। आज हम आपके लिए फिर से एक नया वीडियो लेके आए हैं। तो वीडियो को शुरू करने से पहले अगर आपने हमारा चैनल अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो चैनल को ज़रूर से ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलें, ताकि हम फ्यूचर में कोई भी वीडियो बनाएं उसका नोटिफिकेशन सबसे पहले आपको मिल जाए। वीडियो को एंड तक ज़रूर देखिएगा। अगर आपको हमारा वीडियो अच्छा लगता है तो एक लाइक और कमेंट ज़रूर करिएगा। तो चलिए वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। आज हम आपके लिए जो टॉपिक लेके आए हैं उस टॉपिक का नाम है डेप्ट मार्केट। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। व्हाट इज़ डेप्ट? डेप्ट इज़ एन अमाउंट ऑफ मनी borrowed by one party from another. It is used by many corporations and individuals as a methods of making large purchases that they could not afford under normal circumstances. A debt arrangement gives the borrowing party permissions to borrow money under the conditions that it is to be paid back at the later date, usually with interest. Categories of debt. First one is secure debt. It is any debt backed by an asset for collateral purposes. A credit check is necessary for the lender to judge how responsibly you handle debt, but the asset is pledged to the lender in case you do not repay the loan. Second one is unsecured debt. Unsecured debt lacks any collateral. When a lenders make a loan with no asset held as collateral, it does not only it does so only on the faith in your ability and promise to repay the loan. Granted, you are still bound by a contractual agreement to repay the fund. So if you default, the lender can sue you to reclaim the money owed. Next one is revolving debt. A revolving debt is an agreement between a lender and a consumer that enables the consumer to borrow an amount up to a maximum limit on a recurring basis. Credit card is an example of revolving debt. Next one is mortgage. Mortgage are probably the most common and largest debt many consumers carry. Mortgage are the loans made to purchase homes with the subject real estate serving as collateral on the loan. A mortgage typically has the lowest interest rate of any consumer loan product. So now let's talk about the good versus bad debt. A company that has a large amount of debt may not be able to make its interest payment if sales drop, putting the business in danger of bankruptcy. Conversely, a company that uses no debt may be missing out on important expansion opportunities. Different industries use debt differently, so the right amount of debt varies from business to business. When assessing the financial standing of a given company, therefore, various matrices are used to determine if the level of debt or leverage the company uses to fund operation is within a healthy range. So now let's talk about the debt market. What is debt market? The debt market is any market situation where trading debt instrument take place. Example of debt instrument includes mortgage, promissory notes, bonds, and certificates of deposits. A debt market establishes a structure environment where these types of debt can be traded with ease between interested parties. The debt market often goes by other names based on the types of debt instrument that are traded. In the event that the market deals mainly with the trading of corporate bond issues. The debt market may be known as a bond market. If mortgage and notes are the main focus of the trading, the debt market may be known as a credit market. When the fixed rates are connected with the debt instrument, the market may be known as the fixed income market. So now let's talk about the participants of the debt market. Bond market participants are similar to participants in most financial market and are essentially either buyers, that is debt issuers of funds, or sellers, that is institutions of funds, and often both. Participants includes institutional investors, governments, traders, and individuals. Classification of debt market in India. There are two type of debts market in India. First one is primary market and second one is secondary market. Under the primary market, the primary market is the part of the capital market that deals with the issuance and sale of equity backed securities to investor directly by the issuers. Investors buy securities that were never traded before. In the secondary market, it is the financial market in which previously issued financial instruments such as stock, bond, options, and futures are bought and sold. Debt market instrument in India. So let's talk about the types of debt market instrument in India. First one is government securities. Reserve Bank of India issue government securities or GSECs on behalf of the government of India. Dated GSECs have a maturity period from 5 to 30 years. GSECs offer fixed rate of interest where interest are payable biannually. For short term, there are treasury bills or T bills which are issued by the RBI for 91 days, 182 days, and 364 days. Corporate bond. Private and public corporation issues corporate bond to raise money for a variety of purpose, such as building a new plant, purchasing a equipment, or growing the business. The duration of bonds are up to 15 years. They are riskier than the government securities. Certificate of deposit. The next one is certificate of deposit. Certificate of deposits, which usually offer high returns than bank term deposit. They are issued in a dematerialized form. Bank offer certificate of deposit which have maturities between 7 days and 1 year. Certificate of deposits from financial institutions have maturity between 1 and 3 years. Minimum amount of certificate of deposit should be rupees 1 lakh. Let's talk about the commercial paper. It was introduced in India in 1990. Commercial paper is an unsecured money market instrument that is issued in the form of a promissory note. They are the short term securities with maturities of 7 to 365 days. Corporate primary dealers and the financial institution are eligible to issue the commercial paper. Commercial paper can be issued in denomination of rupees 5 lakhs or multiples. Commercial paper should be issued within a period of 2 weeks from the date on which the issuer opened the issue for subscription. So let's talk about the reform in the debt market. There are steps underway to have a liquid secondary market for corporate bonds and institutional shield against future non-performing assets arising from bank funding, long-term infrastructure projects. They are ill situated to the given the short maturity of their deposits. The National Stock Exchange has launched a platform to facilitate repo or repurchase obligations between counterparties holding or seeking to hold such bonds. A liquid secondary market implying ready option for exit would shore up value and lead to more efficient price discovery for such instrument. A thriving market for corporate bond is crucial for modern transparent arm length finance to eschew excessive reliance on opaque bank funding, especially for long gestation investment projects. The system of auction introduced to sell the government securities. The introduction of delivery versus payment system by the RBI to nullify the risk of settlement in securities and to assure the smooth functioning of the securities delivery and the payments. The launch of the innovative products such as capital indexed bond and zero coupon bond to attract more and more investors from the wider spectrum of the populace. Sophistication of the market for bonds such as inflation indexed bond. The expansion of more and more primary dealer as creator of the government of Indian bond market. Issue of ad hoc treasury bill by the government of India as a funding instrument was abolished with the introduction of the Ways and Means Agreement. So that's all what I have tell you about the debt market. If you have any difficulty in any of the slides, please comment me in the comment box. And if you like my video, please press the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel for more and more update. Thanks for watching.